Today's adventure begins from my hotel room here in Seoul, South Korea. As the recording of this, it is Sunday, April 13th, 2025. It's about 8 a.m. I'm going to be heading downstairs. I'll be meeting up with a tour group and going to a number of places, including a palace, a village, and a tower. And I believe the tower that I'm going to be going to is this one right up there, among other places. Cost of this tour was $80 US price. I got to get going. They'll pick me up at 8:30. Head down to street level. Get the day started. Welcome everyone, TheDailyWoo here. It's a little chillier today than it was yesterday. I think the rain yesterday afternoon brought a little bit of a cold front in. I'm wearing pants today. If I can find a light hoodie somewhere, I'll purchase that. Did not bring one with me, but I'm doubling up the t-shirt, so got a little more warmth up here, but also have the pants on. Trying to mix up guided tours along with days where I'm just kind of on my own. And today's going to be a guided tour. Bringing the umbrella also because even though it is sunny out now, there is forecasted rain a little bit later. Going to do a lot of walking today too. The guide, when I got the message, said, make sure you bring your walking shoes. I'm inviting you, yes you, to join me. It's tour time around Seoul, South Korea. It's artificially picked up. A few more people to pick up along the way. I guess the bus had to reroute because there's a marathon going through downtown Seoul today.
Well, the issue that's happening in Korea is like these companies that are dominating that are that's what happens because that's what happens if you don't have an outlet.
Especially they block the major street to go to our itinerary. Especially we are heading to the first temple. We are heading to the first stop, Jogesa Temple, and then we are heading there. Usually it would take 5 minutes, but yeah. So, but it's
about 45 minutes from pickup to here. This is a really popular spot. Seoul City Tour is the tour I'm doing.
Japanese religion also came to Korea Peninsula, but sadly their religion was mixed with the military purpose. So because of the reason here in Korea, we accept the Buddhism earlier than Japan. Because of the reason. So we put the modernized guardian here. Modernized guardian. And also you can see the colorful lantern. We celebrate the Buddha's birthday. And also Buddha's birthday is also holiday in Korea. Like Christmas, we are taking a rest. Yeah, that's our day off. And also that will be on May. So we cover this temple with the colorful lantern here. Yeah, so our peak time is here. I think it's only 5 minutes. We don't
Only have about 7 or 8 minutes here. Then we got to get over to the palace, I believe. She was saying because there's a changing of the guard at 10, and because the traffic kind of slowed us down a little bit, we're in a little bit of a rush at this spot. Put my shoes back on. There was a sign out front that said, beware of shoe thieves. So evidently, people take their shoes off to go in there. People steal the shoes, so you gotta imagine going in there to say a prayer. to worship, and you come back out and your shoes are gone. Would not be a good way to start today. Please pay the drum 3 times.
That like to me is just somebody like
Yeah, so now we are heading to our second stop, Gyeongbokgung Palace. Gyeongbokgung Palace, we built that palace in 1395. So it's only Joseon Dynasty we built that palace.
Right, due to parking regulations, cannot get dropped off in front of the palace, so we have about 7 minutes to get over to the 10 a.m. changing of the guard, which is located over here.
Anghwamun Gate. This gate is a symbol of it's one of the landmarks in Korea. So many people take a picture in front of the first gate. Even during the Joseon Dynasty, this gate worked as a face of the palace because commoners they can't enter to the palace. And also, can you hear the sound? Yeah, that's from the bells on the pagoda. So they are also celebrating the Buddha's birthday. And also in front of the Gyeongbokgung Palace, you can see the one statue that seems like lion.
경복궁을 찾아주신 관광객 여러분께 안내 말씀드리겠습니다. 잠시 후 10시부터 현대문화 권장에서는
Or city now.
이에 따라 수반장을 임명할 때에는 벽조에서 서반 4품 이상의 고위직 무관들을 추천하면 이를 국왕이 다시 낙점에 임명하는 방식의 수반장 교대 의식은 경국대전 병전의 기록과 세종실록 5례, 국조 5례, 승정원 1기, 조선 왕조실록 등 다양한 공중문화를 바탕으로 재구성했습니다.
Protecting the palace and city gates. Constant vigilance was essential for safety and security. Changing of the royal palace guards ズムンジャンは宮殿の門や首都の城郭の入り口を守る重要な任務を任され、朝鮮王朝の安全に関わっていました。ズムンジャン皇太儀式はさまざまな資料に基づいて再現しております。
치겠습니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, changing of the royal palace guard ceremony will now begin. During the Joseon dynasty, the beating of a giant drum signaled the beginning of royal ceremonies. First, there will be drum beats to signal the entrance of the gate guards and the military band.
各位游客，守门将交接仪式现在开始。朝鲜时代，
지금 당직 수문장과 교내 수문장이 군호와 수문장패를 통해 서로의 신분을 확인하고 굴레를 주고받습니다.
The gate guards are now checking their identification with passwords and ID tags and exchanging salutes.
现在两位守门将通过军用口令和守门将牌互相确认身份，步进军礼。
今、両スムンジャンが暗号と身分証で互いに
조선시대 수문장은 궁궐문 또는 도성문을 지키는 최고 책임자로서 왕실의 안녕은 물론 국가 안위를 수호해온 중요한 직책입니다. 수문장의 구령에 맞춰 좌문 대졸들이 이상 없음을 보고하고 전류군이 깃발로 신호를 합니다.
Exchanging salutes, the new commander on duty will be stationed at Gwanghwamun Gate for inspection, and the off-duty gate guards will be heading back to the square.
交接结束后，值守门将将前往光化门外。
Yeah, so we are arriving here in the first palace. And the first palace, first palace has 3 gates. You know what I mean? Yeah, please come here. Team Liji, please come here. There's more seats. And then also there's a fence. You can lean on the fence. Yeah. Yeah, now it's raining, yeah. And also, we are here in front of the throne hall. As I said, we passed the 3 gates now, and then over the gate, they are giving a message to King, work hard. Working hard is one of the signs of the we experience the Korea's winter and spring in a one alphabet in 44. After that, we use our letters, but officially in the documentary, we think if you are well-educated person, you need to write it down Chinese letter. It's like a Latin language. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mother of all languages.
Yeah. Please follow me.
Snowing for like 3 minutes.
So
It was
because
wild.
of that history, we used to borrowing the writing system from China. So each East Asia country, they have a different spectrum about the Chinese influence. The colors from the pine tree, red pine tree. So that's why pillar is red, and then with the top of the roof, that's the green. And then we usually these regions is really warm, but because of climate change,
What a massive difference in the last couple of days. It is freezing today. Definitely need to purchase a jacket as soon as I find one somewhere.
Wow, it's like a horror movie. Oh my goodness.
It is.
The tree of Korean War.
Yeah.
You can see the burn mark and white spot in the pillar. Yeah, that's the scar that we got because of Korean War. And the white spot used to be a flat port. And then during the dictator period, we tried to recover quickly. So we filled with the cement. And over there, still there is a little. Yeah, you can see the little. Yeah, blossom there. Are you ready to move? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, so you can see the burn mark on the pillar.
Still see the burn marks in the pillars, she said. We're going to go inside a building now, the National Folk Museum of Korea. Get some of the cherry blossoms out. Be nice to get inside. They have a gift shop and have a hoodie or a sweatshirt. We'll be purchasing one. If not, just tough it out like I have been. Like the little windstorm is come and gone, so that's kind of nice. It was quite the windstorm there for a moment.
Yeah, with the turbulence and particular buildings that
Definitely a little warmer in here. These are two of the oldest wooden carved sculptures that are left. This boy's climbing up on the thing. Wooden guard post, which stand at the entrance of a temple until 1966, the oldest of the existing wooden guard posts in Korea. Alright, they didn't have a hoodie or anything, but they did have a vanilla latte here at this little cafe called Full of Beans. I'll warm up a little bit with that. And check out the museum a little bit while I sip on this. This rope is supposed to symbolize the beauty of birth.
It was not too easy to cultivate the rice. Our weather is colder than Southeast Asia, and we don't have so much rain. So when we plant the rice, we need to drink the water. So that's why we grow. But in the same time, we want to make the ornaments sustainability because we have a new labor. So here, you can see the one video, the first video.
Nowadays we have some trick. Everybody wants to money because of the many.
More focus on warriors, and if they another side, if there is a culture more focused on scholars. Here in Joseon Dynasty is more close to scholarship culture. Japan is more close to the warriors culture, I think, with the samurai. We are not. So especially yellow ginkgo tree is a symbol of the scholarship under the Confucianism because Kung Fu he teaches the student under the yellow ginkgo tree.
The wedding ceremony.
The Confucianism, you know what's the important thing is? You got your life and body from your parents, so you need to keep your body as well. So maybe if you watch the Korean drama, you're gonna see Thor head. Yeah, Thor head. If you see inside, there is a hair. If you're well educated and scholarship under the Confucianism culture, you shouldn't cut the hair and nails too. You know what I mean? Even though you cut the nails, you need to collect it, and then you need to keep it because you got your life from your parents. It's really precious one. You need to keep it. So here we use this beer. And also you can see the burial method of the Joseon Dynasty here. We cover the dead body with the clothes that they like.
All right, going back to the bus now.
Okay, so now we are heading to our bus. We are heading to the bus. We already took a picture with the National Folk Museum building, so we will pass quickly.
I have a counter argument here.
Okay, all right. Love these trees. That's interesting.
We need to walk, so I will let you know when we need to carry the umbrella. Yeah, it mixed with the snow and rain. Yeah, that means outside will be very cold. Yeah. So, yeah, the basic better. So many South Korean people with the ginseng, through the ginseng, we can get a lot of health benefits. So that's why we still taking, consuming, especially.
That's crazy. Getting out of this. It's warm in here. Goodness gracious, the heat is definitely on. Nice.
This is one of the old methods that we make a ginseng wine. So do you know soju?
Yep.
Soju. That was our traditional alcohol. Pour the soju in the empty bottle and then put the fresh ginseng in it. And then let it be. The alcohol is a lot of ginseng wine bottle and then ginseng, each ginseng is really expensive. So as a simple
Pretty interesting museum. In the museum itself, they didn't allow filming or anything, but basically it's a big sales pitch to sell you some 6-year ginseng, which is the strongest ginseng. So I got a 6-month dose of ginseng pills that I can take one a day. They said just make sure you wait at least a half hour to an hour after you drink coffee to take it. And it's the strongest health benefits. According to them, it is 3 or 4 times, I'm paraphrasing, but much stronger than the ginseng you can get in the US. So let's see how I feel after 6 months. Taking ginseng. 6-year-old ginseng. Korean ginseng. Yeah, I bought into it. Why not? Can't be bad for me, right? We're about to go get some food now. Bus is going to pick us up. So this is the box that I ended up purchasing. Right here. And the guide recommended, I was telling her kind of what I like. She said at the place I should get this. So this is what I'm going to have. Bulgogi. Very soy-based meal. This is the box I got. 180 capsules. 6-month dose. Going to get some food now. And I think this restaurant is located in a shopping district. So maybe after I eat, I can work on getting a jacket. Because I think tomorrow's supposed to be about the same temperature weather. And then it's supposed to warm up. I think tomorrow's supposed to be nice and chilly too. Even though right now with the wind blowing, not blowing, it's not too bad.
from 1913. Yeah. And also last prince, he was the patron of this store too. Of the Joseon Dynasty, last prince of the Joseon Dynasty.
Oldest store, 1913, the antique store. I think that's where we're eating.
Patrick, and let me give Patrick.
Ooh, I see clothing. Oh, I see clothing.
So we are on the main street of the Insadong Antique Alley. So you can enjoy. 불고기?
Yes. I guess you dump the rice right in there? Yeah, I'm just assuming you dump all the rice in there. All right, finished the meal. They had the food pretty much prepared because of the tour group. I think most of the tour groups go in there. You just show them the car, they bring you the food. So I had a little time to go get myself an Adidas beanie and this coat from a vintage store. So now I have a coat and a beanie if I so choose. Warm up a little bit. Gotta love vintage stores. All right, that makes all the difference in the world. I feel a million times warmer than I did earlier. Just having a light jacket on in this, big difference. Would have purchased a jacket earlier, but the tour started before any of the stores opened up, and it was so warm yesterday, I didn't think I was going to need a jacket this week, but I do. Another gusty storm just came through. Blew all that stuff over there down. The vintage store I was just in blew that down. Crazy. It's just like it like comes out of nowhere and then it lightens up. This is like snow falling right there. It's not sticking, but that's snow. Gonna meet back up with the group. I got myself a magnet right here, and I got whatever these are.
Go to the bus if you want.
Not sure who he's talking to.
Yeah, so maybe now we are heading to the, yeah, I think everybody enjoyed the view, right? Yeah, now we are heading to the Seoul Tower area. And the Seoul Tower area, Seoul Tower is top of the mountain, on the top of the mountain.
Switching buses now. Supposed to take a gondola to the top of the tower, but because of the high winds, the gondola's not working, so we're taking a city bus.
Yeah, please come here, Team Lizzie. Yeah, so everybody. Yeah, so we are arrived at top of the mountain, but we left a few steps. Thank you. We will take a 5 minutes to the top of the mountain. Then we will go to the observation deck. Yeah. So please follow me. We're gonna move to the Seoul Tower. I think weather is getting
Move to your right.
At least it's not raining. And it's sunny.
Pretty good view from the top. In fact, I'm kind of surprised with as bad as the weather has been that it was as clear. I mean, it was overcast, but it seems as if some of the clouds have lifted just a little bit in order to kind of show just a good view from 360 from up there. Trying to get some perspective at the top of the North Seoul Tower. In Seoul Tower, which I'm assuming is North Seoul Tower. Here in South Korea. Really amazing view from up top. After I kind of perused around a little bit, notice they also have a bunch of love locks on all the fences around. I mean, just thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of love locks. Pretty incredible. They even have a little vending machine that sells the love locks. I mean, I've seen locks on bridges and things, but I've never seen this many locks before. It must be like 10,000 love locks. Incredible. This is turning into a pretty lengthy day. We're hitting a lot more spots than I thought we were going to be hitting. And now we're heading back to the city bus. We'll take a 15-minute ride down the mountain and connect back with the tour driver. And then from there, I think we're going to go over to a village. Like an old-timey village. Classic Korean architecture. After that, I think we're going to call it a day. We've seen a lot. This will be a long episode. Coming in hot, coming in hot.
Let's go.
We're crammed in here. Goodness. Oh my gosh. Ooh, like sardines in that thing. Alright, getting back on the actual tour bus now. It's probably the most crammed city bus I've ever been on in my life. A never-ending tour.
Yeah, you can get on the bus. Please.
I feel like this is a personal attack to me.
Traditional houses. So actually people call that park as a village, but actually we think that's a park. And also, that's really large site that is in Seoul. And then actually we made that park in 1996. Sorry.
With a traditional building, you can take a picture with the Seoul Tower. So in one picture, you can capture the Seoul Tower and traditional building too. So in the one picture, modernity and tradition is in a picture. So that's why we're busy here. And then please follow me. Let's enter to the village. Enters Lee Seung-yeop house. He used to work in the first palace, especially here, so attend the restoration of the first palace, Gyeongbokgung Palace, that we visit in the morning time. So this house, we're gonna take a picture. I will let you know which houses. Especially you can sit on that wooden floor over there. Actually you can't enter, but sitting is fine. And also we will take a good photo here. In front of us, can you see the view? There's the Seoul Tower with the cherry blossom and traditional roofs are there. Yeah, so here we will take a good photo. Especially palace building and temple, we usually cover the surface of the building with the painting. But here, noble classes house are exceptional. They don't allow to put the painting on the surface of the building for the lessons. So it's really calm here, right? Especially you can see the one hall. Here is the fireplace. Especially Korea is really cold, pretty cold in the winter season as you feel that. So here's the fireplace to heat up the whole floor. So we put the fire here and then this fireplace is connected with the stone tunnel. And then above the stone tunnel there's a stone floor. And then over the stone floor we put the clay floor. And then we put the traditional paper. Yeah, so that's why we try to distinguish the outside and inside. Especially when you enter to the room here in South Korea, you need to take off your shoes. Some people prefer to sit down, sleep on the bed, and then some people prefer the hard floor. We will go back to the car. I know it's really cold, but we shouldn't miss anybody here.
I think we're done.
Come here. I feel like people are really small. Number of the people are really small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Please follow me. Yeah, please follow me. Let's go.
All right, just got dropped off. Seoul City tour, lengthy tour. It's about 5:30 p.m. right now. They picked me up at 8:30. Long day, saw a lot. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.